What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and in this video we're going to be featuring the Team Monkey business. The idea to use this team up comes from a subscriber known as Agent Venom. These happen to be two of my favorite characters, and I really love the team name that he gave them. Plus we have this amazing graphic brought to you by Jameson at AJ Designs. So a quick shout out to those two, and now let's get into our team setup. For this one, I decided to go around the Opportunist setup, which will benefit Spider-Man, and then tie it into our Hand of Apocalypse as well. Then on my Tactician Agent, we're using Snappy Service. On Spidey, we have Entangling and Loaded Sling. So in other words, the Tangled and Powered ISO 8, and then I do have his Arachnid Augmented ISO 8 as well. That one grants Web Slingshot Deadly Crits. And then moving on to Deadpool, we're using the E ISO that gives him Come At Me Bob, and Still Better. Then as far as our agent's item setup, we're using the X-Oblivion, which has Opportunist. Then we're using the Neuropurge. This is a quick action that has Off Balance, Migraine, Pressure Points, a chance at Despair, and a chance to remove buffs. Then we have our knockout weapon, the Hand of Apocalypse, which does go with Deadpool, who has the ridiculous Augmented ISO 8, as well as the Neuropurge, which has Pressure Points. Then lastly, we're using the Synthetic Cube. So all in all, I think it's a pretty solid team and setup. Now our only problem is finding competition in these practice matches. Now as you can see, our only level 300 opponent is going to be the head of the Kuchki clan. We already faced this captain before, and we know he's running Psylocke and Quicksilver. He has a very high attack, and I don't like this matchup because we don't have the Rafshank or Iron Fist, but I suppose this will be a very good test for this team. The enemy Quicksilver begins by using Tag Team, which places wide open on our entire team. Then for his next attack he uses Blinding Punches, which does miss, but Psylocke joins in and they get a Cosmic Cardinal proc. Then on Spider-Man's turn we're going to use Spider Sense, and then I'm going to try to place some Opportunist debuffs on the enemy Quicksilver. If we get lucky, who knows, maybe we can get winded and off balance. Plus I don't think it's a bad idea to go ahead and enrage our Spider-Man. We actually do a decent amount of damage, and next it's going to be Psylocke's turn. Oh, but first he does get a temporal jump. That is not good, and speaking of not good, our agent is taken out, and they get a tag team follow-up. That means our agent didn't even get a single turn, and their agent gets to go and hurt Spider-Man. Oh, and what do we have here? Yet another tag team. Well, I guess on Deadpool's turn, we'll try to use Sharp Pointy Things on the enemy Quicksilver. Although I really wish we could knock him out with anything, even our level 9, but it looks like we would fall short. I figured at least we'll do half damage, and we can put bleeding on him, so let's go for it. Unfortunately, he's going to live through the bleeds, and he gets to use both of his attacks. At this point, I'm thinking this match is over, and here comes a 1 Mile Punch. But luckily we do dodge it, and Quicksilver dies to bleeds. Cosmic Cardinal also misses, and now we proc an extra turn. If you're wondering who are we going to attack, well, it's going to be their agent, because we'll take an AI-controlled Psylocke over him any day. In fact, even though we stunned him, I'm still going to finish him off. So let's hit him with a Web Slingshot, and it does plenty of damage to take him out. So now we have a one-on-one battle, but it is a 40k HP difference. But you know what, by this point I actually believed I could win, and we're going to go ahead and use our level 1 Web Shot. And next, you may not believe it, but Psylocke is stunned and has to skip her turn. So it's time to bring out our heavy damage ability, but we do get hit with Psybolts. However, it's no matter because Web Slingshot ends the fight. I have to say that match was much closer than I wanted it to be, but I am happy because to be honest, I didn't think we could win it in the first place. Now going back to our very limited PvP pool once again, I mean just check out all these different options. They're basically the exact same. This time I suppose we'll go ahead with the level 297. To be honest with you, that doesn't mean a whole lot. Oftentimes these guys have better stats than 300s. And so let's see if that holds true for this team. And I think it does actually. They have a pretty high health level Pestilence Beast and Red Hulk team. It looks like this is going to be another very good test for this team. So here goes Team Monkey business. Let's see if they can get it done. Well, it doesn't help that Deadpool's hit with Jekyll and Hyde right away. But on Spidey's turn, we're going to use Spider Sense. And then I'm going to use our Web Shot On the enemy agent actually. The reason for this is because I know they're going to have quick action items, and I want to try to put exhausted on him. Alright, well he doesn't use the signpost, instead he goes for the blackest void. That's kind of unfortunate, but it won't affect our agent. We're going to use our quick action Neuro Purge, and then the Ex-Oblivion. This is going to put a lot of debuffs on the enemies, and should help out our hand as well as Spidey. The main thing I'm worried about right now is Disoriented, and then the Red Hulk using Bulwark. Both of those things really could be a problem for this team. And of course he uses it, as well as Gamma Bomb. But anyways, we're going to go with Bang 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 from Deadpool. And that should at least put Buff Blocker on the Red Hulk. So now we shouldn't take all that ridiculous damage just from attacking. Even though it was risky, I feel like we had to do that. As you can see, Deadpool doesn't take any damage. So now on Spidey's turn, we may have to risk attacking as well. Oh, and we actually get very lucky because Jekyll and Hyde misses. And now we have 2 turns with Spider-Man. With the first attack, we're going to go for an epic knockout on the enemy agent. If this lands, I feel like the web slingshot could take him out in one hit. By the way, as you can see, Red Hulk no longer has Bulwark. So at least we didn't have to worry about that. And now here goes nothing. Well, it actually ends up being nothing because we miss. And I'm not feeling too confident with trying it again, so we're going to go ahead and recharge. That of course is going to make a huge difference in this match, because the enemy agent is going to get an extra turn, he's going to use the Light Fantastic, and tons of quick actions. I suppose the only good news is our agent is next, and we did save the Blackest Void. But we're going to be hit with the Neuro Purge as well. I guess we do get a Wine on the Forums proc, but our Buggy won't even matter because he has all quick action items, and then just one weapon. And that weapon happens to be none other than the dreaded Hotshot. But hey, we missed killing him, and he misses our entire team. So this means we're still in business, and I think we can win this one. With my agent, I was going to use Momentary Advantage, but then I check, and we are exhausted. So with our one and only action, I'm going to use the Blackest Void. This will at least remove Mirror Reality and place Disoriented. So with the Red Hulk up next, he's going to use Bulwark again, which truthfully did surprise me. But he did at least go after his own agent. Next, with Deadpool, I'll go ahead and use No Holds Barred on the enemy Red Hulk. We luckily still did prevent the Bulwark, but we're doing hardly any damage. I'm hoping at least we can set up that level 9, and maybe knock him out with that. Now the evil Horseman of Pestilence is going to attack. I guess Spider-Man once again, but we do dodge it. He is proving to be very difficult to hit, and that's awesome because he's my favorite hero in real life. I guess it's time to use Spider Sense once again, and then we're going to web slingshot that enemy agent. I know we missed him earlier, but let's try it again, and this time, we do manage to take him out. So score 1 for the good guys. Now with our agent, we can use Momentary Advantage, and then we can use the Improbability Field as a quick action, followed by 2 Hand of Apocalypse attacks. That happens to be the only thing better than 1 Hand of Apocalypse attacks. 2. But never mind, I lied. We're going to use the Light Fantastic, and that's because our low health does kind of make me nervous. Then I still will attack once, and we're going to hit the Red Hulk. I have to admit my agent is pretty weakened, so this does do less damage than normal. But we still get a 63,000 damage crit. Then thanks to Mirror Reality, the Red Hulk's Bunker Buster is only going to heal Deadpool. Just because I want to do as much damage as we can to each opponent, I'm going to use Happy to See You on Beast. This doesn't kill him, but it does hurt him pretty badly. On the enemy Horseman's turn, something interesting happens. Our Spider Sense was tingling, but Deadpool steps up and takes the hit, yet we still get our proc, so that means we get 2 turns. Then with those 2 turns, we're going to web slingshot both of our opponents into oblivion. So that's exactly how this one's going to end. I would like to thank you all for watching, and let you know that there will be bonus footage, but that link won't go live until tonight. I do apologize for that, but I wanted to get this video out first. Just check back here or stay tuned to my other channel, and like I said, that video will be posted sometime later this evening. Lastly, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, good luck, and take care.